Welcome guys, today we are going to be looking at ProtaStructure. So once you launch your ProtaStructure, it's going to open up a window which looks like this. So we are going to look at how we can open a new project and how we can use the user interface. We are going to look at the tools which ProtaStructure has and how we can use the tools. So let's get started. So here, if you want to open up a new project, you have to go here where it says new project. You can also go here where it says new. If you want to open up maybe an old project, you can go here and you select the folder where you saved your project. Then here down there are recent projects. It's going to be showing you the recent projects which you worked on. So if you want to open up a recent project, you can just go here and click here and it's going to open up. So now let's see how we can open a new project. So if you want to open a new project, you just go here on new. You can also go here. So I'll go here on new for a new project. So here it's going to ask you for the project code. So here I'm going to enter a project code. I'm just going to enter, for example, I might enter card academy. So here for the spacebar, ProtaStructure does not allow a spacebar. So here what I'm going to do is it only allows an underscore. Here you can add an underscore. So I'll add an underscore and I'll finish up as academy. So here, this is how you can put your project code. Then here what we're going to do next is you have to select a Euro code. So here you can select a Euro code. So many Euro codes which you can use here. But as for me, here normally we use the UK standard. So here there is a UK, which is the British standard 8110. Also have the where it says just Euro code. So I'm going to select here the UK Euro code. So I'll select this and I'll go on OK in order to open up my drawing. Okay, so it has started opening up. I just take a few moments. All right, and we are in. So this is the window that appears when you open your ProtaStructure for your new project. So this is what you are going to see when you open your new project in ProtaStructures. So here up we have the quick access tools. So these tools you can use them if you want to undo your drawing, or if you want to go back. Here there is also the settings. Here you can also save your drawing here. Then here going to ask you, here there are the settings. Then here you can go here to settings as well. Just click here, there is the settings center. You can go there if you want to go to your settings. Then here, so let me do this. So here now we are in the building set out. So here you can save your drawing here. Then here there is modeling. So here this is where you model now your drawing. This is where you are going to begin your drawing. This is where we begin our drawing. So in order to begin your drawing, you have to make your grids. So you need to know how to use these grids and axes. So you need to know how to use this grid, and obviously you need to know the orthogonal axis generator. These are very important. Then here you need to know the polylines. Then here you can make a polyline circle, arc, and rectangle, columns, walls, beams, slabs, and so on. There are a bunch of other stuff. You need to go all through all these. Then here, this is where you go if you want to load now the drawings. Here to load your drawings for loadings. Then here is for review. You review your drawings. You check. You also check the building model check. There's also the analysis. This is where now you analyze your drawing. Here you go here to design, and here it's going to be showing you the drawing report and so on. And here there is a BIM. BIM mostly it's used if you want to transport your drawings from Revit, for example, here from Revit to ProtaStructures. There are a bunch of things here that you can look at, even to export it to ETABS. Here it's going to be here in the BIM. And here there is a display, and here so the drawings are going to be displayed here in the display here. If you click on the display here, you will see. Then here there is what you call view. For example, if you want to view your drawing in 3D, if you want to just see the plan view, you go here. Then even here for the vertical, you want to see the title and the vertical and so on. So here I'm just going to go back here to building set out. So here now we're going to look at now the settings. So here you can go here for your settings. Then your settings are going to pop up on your screen. Okay, so these are your settings. So for example, it's going to show you the concrete design code here. So here you can go, you can see the concrete design code. It's showing Eurocode 2 for the concrete. It is in the United Kingdom. It's also going to show you for the steel design, mostly it's Eurocode 3. Then for your loadings, for your loading codes and wind load codes and so on, going to be showing you over here. And here, let me open up this one. Here you will have your display. So let's go to the display here. This is the display. You can see here in the display you can choose the color which you want to be used in. So you can just go through these. If you want, you can change the colors and select the color. For example, for the grid here, you can see you can change some colors which you want over here. You can check out some of these other options as well. So I'm going to go here to the project references. Here is the project reference. For example, the title, you can go here to the title. Okay, so here this is the title. There's the title. So here you can check out of this. Here you can say that consultant, so it's going to be telling you calculated by. Also it's going to say who is the designer of this drawing. Here you can add the designer. For example, you can say that CAD Academy was the designer. Then who checked by who? Mostly here the person who checks your work is supposed to be by someone else, so you can't be the same person to check in your work. So here we're just going to put, so here the person who checks the drawing is supposed to be someone else. So here we can add someone, so we can name this as Mr. Mr. 3 takes the drawing. Then here, drawn by who drew the drawing. So here we know that it's obviously Card Academy. It was drawn by Card Academy, then represented by the same Card Academy. Okay, then here you can add the client's name. So who is the client of this? So you can say, you can add the client. You can just add Nishek. Nishek is the client, is the one who is going to the owner of the project. So here you can add the project's title. You can go here, and here there is even the date. So here you can just go here on the arrow here, and it's going to be showing you the date. So here, this is the date. So you can just check on the date that you want. If you want, you can just put it like that, and it's going to add the date over here. So here you can fill up all these. Then for example, the project's title, project number, you can add some all these like that. Then I'll go on. Okay, so here now let's go. This is some of the basics that you need to know. Then here we have, okay, so here we have this is what we call the structure tree. This is the structure tree over here. So here, this is the structure tree. So here in the structure tree, you can minimize this if you want, like that. You see, you can minimize it and you can expand it. So this here is the structure tree. So these are some of the basics that you need to know on how to use ProtaStructure. And here it's going to be sure it has many things. For example, the bracing types, the claddings. Here the claddings, you need to know all these, the shear walls and so on. So we are going to make, as we go, we are going to make a project so that we get to be familiar with all these tools which are here. We need to be familiar with all these tools. So we are going to be going step by step so that we know how to use ProtaStructure. It's a very simple software. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day.